edition of Saturday Night ActionSayianGamer right here. That's right, guys. 2016 is here. Woo! Yeah, that's right. Anyways, guys, I literally forgot that, you know, it was going to be Saturday. The next day after. That's the funniest thing ever. But yeah, anyways, it's Saturday night. Let's get this thing started. Let's get a move on to 2016, yes. Anyways, guys, some really amazing stuff I do want to talk about. What is coming out this year? Some things I do want to talk about 2016. And also, too, I want to talk about some movies as well that are coming out. Because there's a lot of cool stuff coming out in 2016 that I think we're all looking forward to. But I will say, though, there's probably going to be some things I didn't, you know, point out in this video, I will say. But if there are games out there that I did miss, I officially am sorry that I didn't get this on my list because I only picked a few. There's too many. There's too many games and movies that I would love to tell you guys, but I only picked a bit. Let's just go with that. But anyways, guys, I can't believe it's 2016 already. I can't believe it. It's just crazy. 2016, like, I remember when it was like 2002 or 2000, you know, and I remember, or even like back in the 90s, I remember like then, I still can't like believe like how far we made it so far. Like, we're almost at 2020. Like, God, like, I know people don't want to think about that, but like, I'm just saying, we're getting almost there. It's gonna be almost 20 years past the millennium. Like, God, I can't believe we're this close. You know, getting into it. So I just think it's awesome. There was some really great stuff in 2015 as well. I was really hyped for Back to the Future for that one specific day, even though now it's in the past, which sucks, because now you can't have an art Back to the Future day. Unless we can. Unless, like, you know, the director says that, you know, make, like, a side story, just, like, telling everybody in the world that there's another day out there as well that, you know, that Doc went to the future and all that, you know. But I don't know. That's the main thing, so. But anyways, really, just, yeah, I can't speak now. But anyways, literally, guys, to let you guys know, some really amazing stuff has happened in the years. I will say that. And one thing I did look back is notice that I've done so many things, like, learned so many things. Not everything. I'm not going to say I didn't learn everything. Trust me. I learned a bit, but there are still things out there that I still don't know about. And plus, there's probably tons of other things around the world that I still don't even know about. But that's one thing that I think is really interesting, is like, there's so many things out there that, you know, not every country knows about, you know what I mean? Like, you can live in one country all your life, or even know about North America if you're from another country, and just be like, oh yeah, that's so cool and stuff like that. But, like, you know, just, the way I see it is you gotta experience it for yourself to literally learn how it is, you know, through it. And I think that's the coolest thing ever, is doing that. And lately, hopefully down the line, I can do something like that, where I can go experience those stuff, and then maybe learn some other things that I don't know about, because I think it'd be cool. You know, I've been stuck in Canada all my life, so maybe there's things that I don't know about in the other places around the world. Like, sure, I learned some things about England, but I've never been to England, but I would love to experience to go to England, because my mom told me stories about her father being in England and stuff like that, and I think it's cool what has happened, so. But anyways, guys, let's get this thing started. Let's talk about some games. Yes, that's right. So anyways, 2016. Now, I will point this out one more time. I don't know if I said this yet, but if I missed some games, I feel, you know, sorry that I did. I just picked a little bit. I don't want to, you know, just pick the whole list and then it's going to take too long to talk about. Let's just go with that. So I just picked a few games, and we'll see what happens. So anyways, the first one I found was Tom Clancy's The Division. Now, this game I can't wait for. I know the Siege game came out on my birthday, which I think is awesome. You know, Tom Clancy game that is supposed to literally be, what is it? It's like, it's a game for that Tom Clancy, like the author, I guess you could say, since he recently died in 2015, I think. And they dedicated the game to him. So it's awesome that the game came out on my birthday, dedicated to him. And I think it's so cool, because I remember I grew up with Tom Clancy games for the PlayStation, and they were just awesome. And I can't wait to get that game. I don't have it yet, but I will get it soon. So, but anyways, another game, Uncharted 4. Yes, Uncharted 4 actually got delayed again. Yes, it sucks to say, but it did. It got delayed till April. I'm hyped for it. I'm really hyped for it. I still got to pre-order that game, which I should probably do that soon. But anyways, pretty much, you know, I can't wait to see what's going to happen in Uncharted 4 because the graphics are amazing, stuff like that. But the one thing I will say is that I didn't like what the director said to Greg Miller, where he was like, we're going to be, you know, I'm going to make a bet with him saying that the game is going to be coming out in March. No more delays, nothing else. It's going out in March. And I was hyped for that because I'm like, yes, finally, no delays anymore. It's going to be this time. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait for this game. But then after that, like 3 weeks later, they came out saying it's delayed again. I'm like, oh my god. Like, stop delaying this game. Like, if you're going to promise somebody, at least promise it the right way. You know, don't be like, yeah, I promised to give you this. And then after that, you're like, oh, well, I tried, but they didn't have it. It's like, well, you know, you made that promise, you know, and that's why when I tell people promises, you know, I actually want to do that promise. Like, even if it takes me a lot of effort to find a thing or something like that, or to do it, then yeah, I will definitely do it. Because I feel like if you make a promise to somebody, you have no choice. You just made that promise, you know? And I'm not going to lie, probably one of my buddies is going to write something on here after hearing me say that, because I did forget one thing, but still, it can still happen still. I just want to point that out, yes. I can be forgetful sometimes, but if you remind me, it can happen afterwards. So, but anyways, besides that, Last Guardian. Now, Last Guardian looks cool, amazing. It's PS4 exclusive. I want to play this game because this game has been out, like, literally, people have been waiting for this game for 5 years. So, I want to try this game out. People are hyped for it. I want to see what's going to happen. Quantum Break for the Xbox exclusive. Looks awesome, looks amazing. Even the guy who's Iceman from X-Men, he's in this game. I can't wait to play it. Looks really good. I can't wait to see how things are going to turn out in that game. Doom 4, I played the alpha. The alpha, I guess you could say. I played the alpha. It's actually pretty interesting, really fun. Way different than a lot of multiplayer games. I want to point that out. It's really interesting, but I want to see how the campaign's going to go for the game. Dishonored 2. Now, I have not played the first game, which I know everybody probably right now is like, oh my god, you never played Dishonored. Oh my god, you gotta get this game, play this game. Actually, I do have the game. My dad has it, and actually I bought it for him. That's a play. I bought it for him, and I just never played the game. I just let him play it, so I was too busy playing other games for you guys. I was just like, yeah, I don't really have time to play games right now, so I'll play this. But yeah, if I should play Dishonored first before Dishonored 2, then I'll do that. So, Firewatch. Now, this is an interesting game. There's not too much about Firewatch, but just that one trailer that they showed at E3 is really interesting. I want to try this out myself. I can't wait to see how things are going to turn out in this game, because it's this interesting thing, because you leave the campsite, and then next minute it's like, oh no, there's a fire somewhere, could be burning your area down, like your base or whatever, and I just want to see how things are going to turn out in this game, because it's so interesting. Because this guy is getting hurt in the trailer, and you don't know what's happening. Like, that's the interesting part I like about, so. Gears of War 4. Trailer was amazing at E3. Really want to try the game out. I'm actually, I got the first game remastered for Xbox One. Gotta play that game first. Then I'm going to get the 360 versions, because I want to play those games, so I can get to it. Unless, you guys can let me know in the comments below, if there's any games that I should just skip ahead. You know, just let me know, because maybe I don't have to play certain games. Which I heard Judgment is not a good game, but if that's a game I gotta skip to go to literally don't need to play it and just go straight to 4 afterwards, I'll do it. Just let me know, because I really want to see how the stories go. And I know the first 3 are good. I think. But let me know. Anyways, Persona 5. Now, I never played this game, but I looked into this game. It looks really cool. Persona 5 actually looks really amazing. I know it's like a regular day, you know, of regular life, and then all of a sudden something happens. It's an anime game. I really want to try this game out. I actually started, ever since I met Nathan, I guess you could say, I actually started getting into more anime stuff. I actually tried to look into more anime stuff. There's some things Derwin showed me for some shows that, you know, kind of surprised me, I guess you could say. But, but I didn't watch those shows, by the way, the ones that surprised me. But, there's just some things that I know for anime that is not the type of shows I watch. I will point that out, but yeah, I can't wait to see how things happen. But I was a big DBZ fan since back in the day, though. Still, that was still one big thing of anime that I liked. Ratchet and Clank. Now, I did play Ratchet and Clank games back in the day. I even played the PSP version with Secret Clank, which I think is a cool game that people should try out if you never played it. It's a really fun game. I like it. Dead or Alive Extreme 3. Now, this game, I actually saw someone play the last game on YouTube, and it looks awesome. Like, it's hilarious to see this game happen. Now, I did play Dead or Alive last round. That's what it was. I played like a gameplay for it for you guys because it was what was it? Appreciate Women Day, and I played that. And I'm not gonna lie. I know it's probably not the best game to play for, you know, appreciating Women Day, but I don't know. I just thought like, hey, there's women in this game. Let's go with it. Let's try it out. But yeah, it was an interesting game. But if you guys do want to see some gameplays for Dead or Alive Extreme 3, where it's on a beach, women are in bikinis, I guess, I don't know. Just let me know, and maybe we'll figure something out and we'll get that going. So, but anyways, guys, some literally interesting stuff that I can't wait to see happen for 2016. Well, I guess you could say, like, you know, what has happened and is going to happen is one thing. I can't wait to see how things are going to turn out in 2016. And one thing I will say is that I will be putting a lot more effort into my videos, a lot more this time. I really, because like I look back at the videos I did the montage for, and I remember at the start of last year, I remember I put so much effort into my editing, and then I remember I slowly was like not doing too much of that, and then I just kind of got back into it a bit more through the year, and I feel like that should, you know, not really be the, you know, the right gesture of it. So what I'm going to try to do this year is I want to put tons of editing into everything and stuff like that and see how things turn out, and hopefully things get better through the year. And like I say, I like to put hard work into my videos, and I really want to try. I know sometimes I feel really tired at night when I do editing, but I should literally try to wake up, smell the coffee a bit, and be like, hey, get some good editing done here, bud. I'm going to watch you and do it. You better do it. So I'm going to try that and see how things go. Anyways, guys, to let you guys know that there are the movies for 2016 that I do want to talk about as well. But before I do that, I actually want to show this. Now, this I actually got for a gift. Now, this is actually, well, it was Christmas money, I guess you could say. I bought it on Boxing Day. And anyways, it's actually, well, technically you can wear this, but it's like a little decorative thing. It's for Assassin's Creed Black Flag. It was actually on sale, so I used my Christmas money for it. And it's actually really amazing. This actually hurts, I want to point out, so, you know, be a risk factor if you do buy this. And plus, it is actually 18 and up, so if you're 18 years old and up, you can buy this. So if you're in your 20s, you can get this. It's literally just a decorative thing if you want. Like I said, you can still wear it, you can still try it. It does work, but I don't recommend playing with this thing that much. Yeah, it can scare people, by the way, and also hurts, because, like I say, it hurt my hand. So, but yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, I just wanted to show you this, because I thought this was a really cool, decorative thing that, this is actually beside my, my computer. I put this beside my computer, because I thought it'd be a really cool thing to, like, see every day when I come down to my computer and see that. And then just think about Assassin's Creed, how cool the games are. I don't know about the new games are, because I haven't really been paying attention, but yeah, I think it's really cool. It literally reminds me of like the old Assassin's Creed games. Like, that's how it feels to me, even though it's Black Flag, but still, I really like this thing. It's really cool. But anyways, besides that, guys, I like to talk about some 2016 stuff, which are the movies. Yes, so movies I'm looking forward to are Deadpool, which is awesome. Hey, who doesn't love Deadpool? X-Men Apocalypse, that's going to be an amazing movie. Batman vs. Superman. Ghostbusters. Now, I chose Ghostbusters even though it's going to be not men in this time. It's going to be the women. But still, I really want to see how things are going to turn out in the Ghostbusters. And they are bringing back some older characters from the older movies. So I want to see how that's going to turn out. Captain America Civil War. That is going to be amazing. I know my buddy's been, like, literally telling me about it too much. He wants to see that movie badly. So I might be going to see that movie with him and his girlfriend probably. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. Suicide Squad. Yes, that actually was filmed around, like, near here. And I think it's really cool to, like, actually have, you know, a hero or, I guess, a villain movie for this. Filmed, you know, near my area, and I think it's really cool to hear about that. So, Star Trek Beyond. Now, I did miss, I think I missed the second and third movie, but this one really brought my attention, and I really want to see it. I'm not a big Star Trek fan. I'm more of a Star Wars fan, but I do know about the, the fingers, of course, and stuff like that. I did watch a little bit of Star Trek before as a kid, but not too much. But still, I don't mind Star Trek. It's a good sci-fi movie. I don't mind it. Independence Day 2. This is another sci-fi movie that I watched the first one probably tons of times before, and I can't wait to see how this one's gonna turn out. I hope it's as good as the first movie was. Like, I know the actors from the Iron movie aren't gonna be there. Will Smith is not gonna be there. They did bring back certain characters, which I'm glad that they brought back one guy. I can't remember his name, but he's a really good actor back in the day, and I'm glad they brought him back. Because if they didn't bring him back, I'd probably be a little disappointed, because I feel like they should bring back older characters, from last time, than just say, hey, we got new characters, let's just start all over again. So, but anyways, TMNT 2. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually gonna go see this movie. I can't believe I'm saying this because I actually made the worst review for this movie. I said the last one was crap. It was everything. I hated this movie. The origin story ruined the movie for me. It really did. And that's why I really could not watch the rest of this movie. Like, I watched the rest of the movie. Sure, the actions was great, but the origin story ruined the movie for me. And I didn't like that. And I wish they kept the origin story the way it was supposed to go, at least. Or, like, have it, different two stories. Instead of saying, hey, a rat found a magazine. A magazine. Which, like, masters of Kung Fu have been, like, training themselves for decades to learn every move. And a rat finds a magazine that probably has, like, 10 or 12 moves and knows everything about martial arts. And I never understood that. I could never let that process in my head. Like, a rat found a magazine, which a freaking, a martial artist learned, like, half of his life to learn these moves. And I think that's ridiculous. And that's what ruined the movie for me. But, you know what? I gotta put that aside. And I want to see how this is going to turn out. This looks pretty good. So I'm going to check it out and see how things go. Anyways, 50 Shades of Black. Now, I want to point this out. 50 Shades of Black is actually making fun of 50 Shades of Grey. It's a hilarious comedy show with the Wayne brothers in it. I love the Wayne brothers movies. This is why I'm going to go see this movie, because it makes fun of 50 Shades of Grey, and it's hilarious. I love this movie. It's hilarious. And I recommend, if anybody hasn't seen the trailer, check it out. Awesome and hilarious. Especially if you're not a big fan of 50 Shades of Grey. Check it out. You'll laugh at it and be like, this movie is a lot better than 50 Shades of Grey, I bet. So, I've never seen 50 Shades of Grey. I want to point that out. I would probably never want to see that movie, but you never know. Down the line, if I do get a girlfriend, I probably have no choice. So, that would probably be my issue. Or, I guess, my excuse. So, but yeah. Anyways, Warcraft! Woo! Warcraft is here. I can't wait for this movie. I've been literally dying to see this movie. I've been seeing the sculptures from E3 and everything. And it looks really cool. The trailer looks awesome. I just can't wait for something like this to happen. And then, of course, Doctor Strange. That is right. Doctor Strange is going to be here 2016. I actually saw the costume on the guy who's playing him. And it looks good. It actually suits him pretty good. And I can't wait to see how things are going to turn out. So, but anyways, guys, that is pretty much it. I know this is actually longer than usual, but I really want to talk about 2016, of stuff I'm looking forward to, stuff I really want to see. Like I said, there's probably things I missed already that I didn't add to the list, but literally, this is big enough. So, but other than that, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed Saturday night with ActionSayianGamer. 2016 is here, guys, and I'm ready to bring on a lot of stuff this year, and I can't wait to show you guys what literally possible things I will be going to do. I actually have some ideas that I got down. I'm actually going to be, literally working with more people this year. I actually promised myself that to, collab more, because I know I've been literally just doing stuff myself, which I'm not going to lie is a lot easier to do, because, you got to make time for more collaborations and stuff like that. And sometimes I don't have time, and that's why I found it's a lot easier to collab with myself and, than someone with me than that, because it's really hard to do. But other than that, guys, I will try my hardest. I actually made some things for YouTube for New Year's resolution I want to do for YouTube, which is better editing, and also at the same time I want to collab more with people, which I know that's a great idea to do. Actually, someone gave me an idea recently, so I'm going to see if I can collab with them. We'll see what happens, but other than that, that's all I can say for now. That is it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed Saturday Night Action here. That is right, everybody. Get pumped up for 2016. Let's see how things go this year. That's right. Anyways, guys, peace out, everybody. Have a great day.